best known as founder of Icarus Space Systems, but his major interests lie in wind power. The space thing is a bit of a side effort. All worthy businesses, I might add. And he's a man of means. Another broad smile. Nora nodded. He wasn't just a man of means. He was a billionaire. Mr. Tappan has brought us not only a very intriguing proposal, but a grant to go with it. Connor and I have discussed it, and we've gotten approval from the executive committee of the board. Nora found herself growing more uneasy. Normally, the board of the Institute did not get involved in project approvals. And why hadn't she heard anything about this before? "I'm going to let Connor fill you in on the details," the president said. "Right." Digby turned toward Nora. He was considerably more nervous than the cool Winegrow. Are you familiar with the Roswell site?" Nora wasn't sure she'd heard correctly. She stared at Digby. "The Roswell site," he repeated. "It's located in the remote desert, north of—" "Do you mean the place where the supposed UFO crashed?" Nora interrupted. "Yes, exactly," said Digby, charging ahead before Nora could respond. "To recap, in 1947, the foreman of a ranch northeast of Roswell, New Mexico, found the wreckage of something unusual on a section of BLM land leased by the ranch. The military went out to investigate and, on July 8th, issued a press release stating the 509th Composite Group had found the wreckage of a flying disc. 2 hours later, the announcement was quickly amended to say it was a weather balloon that had crashed. It was only years later that investigators began to uncover the truth, that a UFO, apparently monitoring U.S. nuclear tests, had been struck by lightning and crashed. The government had recovered the remains of the spacecraft, and possibly the remains of several aliens. All this was followed by a massive government cover-up. He said all this in a rush, then stopped. Nora continued to stare at Digby. Why would he call this wacko theory the truth? "Mr. Tappan has brought us a proposal, well prepared and fully funded, to excavate the Roswell site. A professional archaeological dig done by the book." "And this is the wonderful new project you want me to direct?" He gave her a nervous smile. "Exactly, with all the staff, equipment, and money you require to do an excavation to the highest professional standards." When Nora continued to stare at him, he fell into a nervous silence, taking a pencil from his shirt pocket and starting to fiddle with it. Nora finally turned to Winegrow. "Is this some kind of joke?" "Not at all," she said. "The project's been thoroughly vetted and board approved. Something crashed there. What, we don't really know." "You've got to be kidding." "Please don't jump to conclusions, Nora. We're not endorsing any UFO theory. What we've agreed to is a professional excavation of the crash site. That's it." "With all due respect, Dr. Winegrow, by even agreeing to this, you're endorsing it. I mean, that UFO incident was debunked years ago." "Reasonable people disagree. Nobody knows for sure. As Connor mentioned, there's evidence of a government cover-up. Mr. Tappan has done considerable research into the incident, and he's come upon new information confirming that alien technology was recovered from the area, possibly even remains." "As in alien bodies? I'm sorry, but do you really mean to involve the Institute in something as tacky as this?" "We already have," said Winegrow, her voice taking on an edge. "This is a done deal, and I take exception to your characterization. I've been patient."